Hey everybody, this video brings me and Sean out to Pottstown, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we are in Pottstown, Pennsylvania today is to check out something that I had no idea ever existed. I actually don't live too far away from here, and I had no idea that this amazing place was actually a place in the area. We're here at Welkinweir. If I'm saying that correctly, I could very well be pronouncing the name of that incorrectly. It's apparently Old English for where sky meets water. So pretty interesting. This has been turned into an arboretum, so I'm kind of excited to check this out. I don't know what exactly they're gonna have here, except for a bunch of trees and plants and all kinds of nature and trails and ponds. It should be very beautiful. Again, I've never been here. I had no idea this ever existed. I only live maybe like 15 minutes away. Why? I've never been here before. I don't know, but we're going here now. You excited? Mm-hmm. You seem it. All right, let's go check out Welkinweir. Again, if I'm saying that correctly. So this property actually dates back to the 18th century when it was used for timber for a local iron furnace, the Reading furnace. And then once they went out of business, the property switched hands multiple times, was used for multiple different things over the centuries, was used for a farm for a very long time until the 1930s when a couple from Philadelphia actually bought the property to turn it into a summer vacation home. And they built some new structures, they reforested the area, planted all kinds of amazing plants, put in some man-made lakes, basically sort of made it what it is today. And we've only just scratched the surface of this property. We've only walked down this one little trail right here, and thus far this place is very, very beautiful and also very, very noisy. There's a day camp here. Whew, it has gotten very, very warm out. When we arrived, the sun was behind the clouds. It felt pretty nice out, maybe like in the high 80s or so. But in the last 10 minutes, I would say it's gone up at least 10 or 15 degrees. The sun has come out. It's gotten very warm. The humidity has just suddenly rolled in. So if we're glowing and sweating and look disgusting throughout this entire video, I do apologize for that. But right now we're under the, it's not our fault. Right now we're actually under the shade of these amazing trees. And what were you saying about this area?
You could play hide and seek. There's a bunch of different areas you could walk through. Apparently,
Sean thinks this would be a great place to play hide and seek because of all the different trails and bushes and trees you could hide behind. So I guess if you're down for a game of hide and seek, this is the place to come. So if any of you have actually ever been out here before, leave a comment down below about what there is to see here and what there is to do here, because I guarantee you we're not going to be seeing and doing everything this place has to offer today. I did look at a virtual map of the area. It's very large. There's all kinds of structures and again, lakes and trees and trails and all kinds of interesting things to see. But like I said, it's actually very, very warm out today. So we're not going to spend the entire day here. We're not going to walk around and see everything there is to see. We're just going to kind of get a feel for the area, if you will. And again, so far, I'm loving this place. There's a pretty cool pond over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's actually a man-made lake. There should be a dam somewhere around here. So we're going to go check that out. But like I said, if you've actually ever been out here, what is there to see? What's the coolest thing we should see here? And if we don't get to see it today, we'll come back and check it out later. Wow, this is actually kind of awesome. I think this is the, this is the dam that they actually built. Again, these ponds here are apparently man-made. They were made by the family who built this for a vacation home. Pretty awesome. Look at this. It's a little waterfall right here. I guarantee there's all kinds of wildlife here in the lake, all kinds of turtles, and I'm sure frogs and whatnot. This is pretty awesome. And Sean's gonna walk over these little rocks right here. Want to walk over them? Go ahead. No? Are you scared? Why are you scared? Just one foot in front of the other. And we are, at least I am, over. You coming? And he has made it, ladies and gentlemen. Sean has crossed the dam. These lakes are honestly beautiful. Look at that. Again, where sky meets water. Look at the lily pads out there with all the flowers on them. That is so cool looking. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Again, I had no idea this even existed until just a couple of days ago, doing some research to see what was around the area and found out that this whole thing existed. This is really, really awesome. Look at that. All right, we're gonna continue on. I don't know where we're going. We're gonna walk down a trail, but hopefully it's shaded because again, it's kind of brutal out today. Yes. All right. We're definitely not walking all the trails and seeing everything there is to see today because we just came across this poop-ridden map. And as you can see, there is a lot to look at. We are right there. And there is a ton. I mean, there's all this over here. It goes way down there, way up there. Yeah, this is a huge property with a ton of trails and again, all kinds of interesting things to see. I definitely want to come back out here and see all the interesting things at some point. But for right now, we're just gonna maybe walk a couple of trails, check out the lakes a little bit, and then I'm thinking we're gonna head back home because again, it's warm. We'll come back out here in the fall, right? Or just on a day where it's not, or winter, a day when it's not 475,000 degrees with 100% humidity. That'd be better. Of course, the only problem with wanting to stick around the lakes and whatnot is the fact that I don't really know where we're going, and I'm thinking this is not the correct direction we want to go in because we're about to walk into the woods. But wow, this is awesome looking. Check this out. This is pretty amazing. I guarantee there's all kinds of deer back here. This is really, really cool. I definitely want to come back here and hike these trails at some point. But I'm thinking, do we want to turn around now? Yeah, this is the direction I think takes us way back further into the property, which again, eventually we want to do. But today we're taking it easy. And I kind of want to stick around the lakes because they're absolutely just beautiful. Yeah, this way looks a lot more promising because right over there is the lake. We're actually walking right beside it, again, with all the amazing lily flowers that are out there. This is a beautiful property. It's actually free to come out here, open to the public. You can just come out, walk the grounds at your leisure. It's pretty amazing out here. Again, look at this view. That is awesome. And oh my gosh, if I'm not mistaken, that's a beaver lodge right there. Look at that. That is awesome. We do have a beaver in the area, and every now and then you stumble upon a lodge. That is exactly what that is right there. That is a beaver lodge. I don't know if it's still active or not, but that is amazing. All right, yeah, I'm loving this place, even though we are melting, yeah. So as we're walking, we're hearing all kinds of interesting noises coming from the lake, all kinds of splashes and bubbly noises and all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what we're hearing. I'm guessing frogs, turtles, maybe even the beaver. Look at this, I believe, cypress tree here. You can see all the cypress knees down here. That's awesome. So again, if you guys just listen carefully, maybe you can actually hear all the different sounds. Again, don't know if you can hear that. There's all kinds of clicking and bubbling and all kinds of just weird sounds out in the lake. I'm guessing it's because of the wildlife, the nature, whatever's out there living. This is really awesome. So unfortunately, I just missed it, but on that log right there were a whole bunch of turtles sunbathing. I guess we maybe got a little bit too close to them for their comfort. I mean, we're actually nowhere near the turtles, but I guess they just saw us and all dove into the water. But still, so much nature out here. These ponds are amazing. Again, we're not going to see everything there is to offer. I know there's stuff I'm going to be missing. I know there's probably things out here I should be looking at. You guys can leave comments saying, oh, you should have saw the so-and-so. We'll get back out here. But right now, I'm just amazed by these ponds. These are awesome. And the lily flowers, the wildlife, the beaver. Too cool. I really want to capture it on film, but we keep hearing the sound of bullfrogs sort of croaking in the distance. They kind of make this weird goong sort of sound. Or what did they make, Sean? How'd it go?
Like what you did, but
do it again.
Pitches were
There you go. That's the sound of a bullfrog. We keep hearing them. So there definitely are a ton of bullfrogs. I know we have bullfrogs in the area, so there definitely would be a ton of them here at this lake. But again, we keep hearing them just chirping off in the distance. And one was right next to us over there, but we couldn't actually find it. They're probably hanging out on the lily pads and on all the different logs out there. They're probably right by our feet somewhere, but they blend in too well and we can't actually see them. They're huge. Bullfrogs are gigantic. They're called bullfrogs for a reason. I'd like to find one, but so far we can hear them. We haven't actually seen any yet. We're coming up on a bridge right now. I'm guessing this is either the dam or one of the dams that are out here, which is pretty neat to build these man-made lakes, which is really awesome. Look at this. There's this berm right here, and there's a bridge that actually crosses over top of the dam. This is really, really neat. Look at this. All created to build this. Again, look at that view. I can see why they'd want to make a man-made lake, because this is just absolutely amazing.
I saw bird feathers over there.
You saw bird feathers over there? Oh, well, there's a bird house. That's probably why. But look at this. This is awesome. So there's the dam. And there's the stream that continues on. So at one point, all this was a stream coming through the area. They built the dam and they created this amazing looking lake. That is awesome. This is a really, really cool place. I'm so happy we came out here. Again, it's very warm. Thankfully, the sun has gone behind a cloud for a little bit, but still, it's extremely warm out here, but it's, I would say, worth it because this place is just absolutely beautiful. If any of you actually know what species of trees these are, leave a comment down below because they are beautiful looking. They kind of have the limbs of a sycamore, but I do not believe these are sycamores. But look at that. These trees would be amazing for climbing. There was actually a sign right out front saying the rules of the property, and one of the rules were do not climb the trees, though I could see why they would say that because if I was to climb a tree, it would definitely be this one right here. Look at that. This is amazing looking. I love all the different branches going in all the different directions over top of the lake. This is awesome. Again, it's beautiful out here. I can see why people have their weddings and receptions out here. If I was gonna have a wedding in the area, I would choose this place. It's amazing. It's very picturesque. You get some amazing wedding photos out here. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing a good way to get to this, but check this out. It's an old, I believe, spring house sitting right here next to the lake. That is really awesome. There is this trail right here, but I don't know if I should really walk this. It could be ridden in poison ivy. Doesn't look to be very well worn, so we're just gonna look at this from a distance. But this is what I believe to be an old spring house sitting right here by the lake. That is pretty awesome. And what's a spring house, you ask? Well, back in the days before refrigerators, you would have to keep your meats and your cheeses and your milk and your butter cold. How would you do that? With a spring house. So again, no refrigerators back then, no ice boxes back then. You would use natural, cool spring water coming out of the ground. You'd build yourself a spring house. You would then put your food into these pots and then put those pots into the water that actually sat inside the spring house. And that's how you kept all of your meats and cheeses and whatnot cold. So pretty awesome. And I do believe that's what this is. I could be mistaken. This could be something else, but I mean, just judging by the looks of it and the fact that there actually is some water coming out from it, you can see right there, I'm definitely thinking this is a spring house, and it's pretty awesome looking. Kind of wish this trail was a little bit more well-worn so we could go and get closer, but again, we'll look from a distance. This is pretty awesome. The evergreen here has created a curtain we have to actually walk through. Look at this. This is awesome. You coming through the curtain? Now you're just staying back there, standing in the sun for whatever reason. I'm coming here into the shade. It's so much nicer here in the shade right now. Kind of want to, oh my gosh, look at this. We actually get a better view of the spring house over here. Look at this. Okay, that is awesome. There is actually there's a tiny little trail right here. Okay, this is pretty cool. That's a much better view. Look at that. Looks like you can't actually get inside. It is locked, but okay, that is amazing. Very happy I decided to walk around the other side of the spring house. That is just too awesome. I do wish we could go inside. I wish I could show it to you, but unfortunately, it is locked. So when I was looking at the virtual map of this property, I did see listed the ruins of a barn, and I do believe that's what we have right here. Look at this. It's actually been transformed into a pretty awesome looking garden. There's all the stone walls. I believe maybe this is an old well. Yeah, look at that. Right down there is where Samara lives. That is awesome. That is pretty cool that this barn actually had its own well built into it. That's something you don't normally see, or at least something I don't normally see, but look at this. That is too cool. Again, the old stone walls. This was a pretty massive barn. The other walls are right over there where the flowers are. Yeah, this thing was huge. I can only imagine what this looked like when it was actually being used as a barn. It was all built up. This is really, really cool. And pretty awesome. They turned it into a little garden now. There's all kinds of stairwells here. Look at this. Yeah, this is awesome. What'd you say?
Because when you kicked that, I was like, oh.
When I kicked the vine?
Yeah.
Made a scary noise?
Yeah.
It's just a chupacabra. Nothing to worry about. Again, with the amazing trees, I would love to be climbing if that was a thing you could actually do here in this park. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Again, I have no idea what species this is. If you guys know, leave a comment down below. But this would be a really awesome tree to climb. I was actually kind of curious why it said in the rules, do not climb trees. And now I get it. There are a lot of amazing trees here to climb, but again, not allowed to do it. So we're just gonna look at them, admire them, and leave them alone. All right, guys, that's about going to do it for Welkinweir, if I'm saying that correctly, here in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. We have made a full 360-degree trip around the
temperature.
It is 360 degrees out right now. Good one. That is, you are correct. It is brutally warm. We are done. Like I said, we're going to come back here maybe in the fall or just on a nice, cool day. We'll walk some of the trails then. But today, just wanted to kind of get a feel for the place, walk around the amazing, beautiful lake right over there with all the lily flowers. It is amazingly beautiful out here. We had a pretty good time, sweating to death, but we had a pretty good time. So, all right, guys, with that, we are done. Again, if you've ever actually been out here, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of this place. Do you love this place as much as we do? And if you do, what else is there to see here? What should we see next time we come out here? Definitely let us know. But again, with that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do good help supporting the show and keeping the show going, so I really do appreciate it. And if you watch this video all the way until the very end, what should today's hashtag be?
Hashtag 365 degrees.
Okay, it was actually 360, but we'll go 365. 365 degrees if you want. Hashtag 365 degrees if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end. So, all right, guys, again, with that, we're done. So, like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. Again, one last view of that lake through the trees. That is amazing. You can hear, I just heard some bullfrogs going off in the distance. So awesome. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.